Damn! I've had all day to change this shit. Okay. Sorry, peeps. I'm going to go exit. If you're watching now, just hold your horsey-os. And
Pop up for me that you're streaming yet.
I've had all day to
Fix that.
change my freaking description. And I thought about it at least 3 times that I remember. Probably more than that I don't remember. And didn't do it. That sucks, the big ugly one. Okay, let's see. Oh, fuck. Okay. Anyway, howdy, this is PaleRider, and welcome to my stream. If you're just tuning in, or if you're watching later, I screwed up again. This is like 3 times in the last week that I've screwed up the starting of my thing. One time I didn't even have the OBS on the right thing. I've got too much on my mind lately. So all this freaking corona crap. The corona crap. What hell?
That corona crap. That is absolutely right. It's corona crap.
But you can enjoy my slideshow of all my stream thumbnails while I'm doing this. Change. Also, while I'm doing this, let me go in here, get my keyboard out. What is this? Is that that new Fallout 76 DLC called Wastelanders?
Yeah.
With an S?
Yep.
Okay, I just put it into the schedule. Done there. One more thing. Oh, wait. The Outer Worlds. You dropping shit?
Yes.
Little doggy.
She can eat it as asparagus.
She's not going to eat it?
No.
Oh, too late. Too late. Mom says you weren't not going to eat it there.
Look up the oily stuff though. Nope. No, it's got vinegar in it. She won't eat it.
Paste. And bam, save. Okay, just getting done. Let me go back. Change this back to Outer Worlds, and let's boogaloo. The electric boogaloo. Oh, there's lint or something. Dog hair on my mic. There we are. We're back. Back in business. I'm here. I'm here. I'm not queer. Get used to it. Anyway, where was I going the last time? Hey, nobody's even in here, man. Everybody left me. Everybody left me. Let's go see where they're at. Is it like nighttime? Everybody sleeping? Nobody in there. Nobody in there. Hey, Max is in there. He's always in there. Hey, there's Ada tearing up people's stuff. What'd you do it?
Detective, dispensing vomit bags, preparing bodily waste, collection receptacle,
She's passed out.
dust accumulation analysis, 2.5.
Okay, we already done heard that, dude. Good work, Sam.
Thank you. Customer, warning! Raptidon claws carry bacteria and have the potential to cause organic death due to massive amounts of blood loss. Service cancellation request processing.
Yeah. So, what's her name here? Passed out like that. And he's in here cleaning up her vomit. Okay. Wow. It's like empty bottles everywhere. That's funny. She's like up on, laying on her head. These guys have spent a lot of time together. Let me talk to her again.
Something on your mind?
Nope. How about you?
Clyde's got a crew of his own, huh? Good for him. Did you want to ask me something?
Yeah. Why do you want to be with a commie bastard? Something about this feels strange. Are you sure you trust this guy?
I know. Clyde comes off rougher than Mantisaur hide. He's a good guy, though. Just gotta get to know him.
I don't know. Commie bastard kind of puts him on the out list. I think you're being too forgiving of a guy who abandoned you without a word. I feel like he's wants you to do his dirty work and then take the fall. He's a massive fucking douchebag, or gas bag. Close enough. I had to keep myself from shooting him in the face.
I can always count on you for a straight answer. Honestly, he was a lot more condescending than I remember him.
There you go. Maybe, or maybe he was always a massive fucking gas bag.
Okay, I get it. He's full of hot air. You're not wrong. Maybe we should go have a word with Trask. Get to the bottom of all this.
There's something else I want to talk about. Let's see.
Yeah, boss?
That's it. Wait, what's this? Oh, it's a toilet.
Bathroom.
I guess I forgot that was there. Oh, there she is. I was wondering where she was at. Bravo!
Sometimes I wonder about Mr. Hawthorne. What was he like? Why'd he make the computer a talkie? You think he got lonely, flying about on his own?
Oh, that's it.
That's all it is. All she wrote.
What a mess! What a mess!
Here.
As always, I am at your disposal. Anything you'd like to discuss?
Tell me about the book we picked up in French. Tell me again about the book we picked up that's in French. Thoughts on the philosophers?
I used to believe their religion to be false. in contradiction to what I knew to be true. How pompous and sure of myself I was. Their basic tenets were closer to the truth than my own cherished beliefs. Bokono, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
Okay. What's that? Oh, that's that pocket watch. Okay. Guess that's it. Danger? Whose room is this? This is, what's his name? Felix's. Oh. She's doing way over here now. Okay, let's see what I got to do now. Dang it. Okay, Felix's quest. It's on the Groundbreaker. Trask. Harlot told you that if Felix wants to place a place on his crew, he must prove himself by killing a traitor named Rufus. Oh, she is his wife. Okay. I was wondering when it said she. That's what I get for reading the end first. He wants you to find Trask, kill him, and take his ring. Rufus Trask has gone into hiding. Harlow suggests questioning his wife, Rosanna. She's on Groundbreaker. Okay, what's this one? Parvo. Gotta wait till I can get to Byzantium for that. This one is Groundbreaker. That one's still at Groundbreaker, and I don't know what to do about that one yet. And this one is back to see Phineas. So let's go do Groundbreaker stuff first. Are we at Groundbreaker? I don't even know. I think we're at the asteroid still. Yeah. Doesn't look like anything else is opened up yet, is it? Nope. That one or that one. Olympus. Tartarus and Iridanos. Iridanos. Okay, we're going here.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Okay, who should I take with me? Take a couple people that are from here. Should be Ellie and Felix. The only one. Oh, yeah. Everybody else is from somewhere else. What the hell she got in her hand?
Who?
Nyoka.
Dead fish?
Oh, yeah. One of those pterodactyl manta ray things.
Yeah, I was kidding. What are you barking about?
Barking at the peeps.
I'm gonna close that window and put.
Wait a minute. Yeah. So where's the other two areas. We've got it. That one's in Gladys's shop. That one's at the Sublight office. Now let's do this one first, I guess. I got Felix with me, so that's good. Pick the right people. Okay, how's my inventory look? It's all good. You know what? My chat says top chat. I need to change it back to live chat.
Automatically goes to that. You always have to change
I know.
I hate it.
Oh, wish they would know your settings that you actually like and keep them that way.
Stick to them.
Yep. Yeah, that's who I'm supposed to talk to. Stevedore. I wonder why they call those people stevedores.
Have what it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the unemployed.
Looking to see if there's any other named people in here.
Talk to your local manager about applying for military training and lend your life to protecting our wonderful brands and products.
Hey!
Military service does not guarantee full employment rights, tax breaks, military discount, health benefits, military burial, participation medal, training, or weapons.
That's the Ada, or whatever her name is.
All the news that's fit to broadcast.
My computer.
That's your computer?
Hey there.
She's the news. She's the news lady too. Maybe that's a computerized news. They use the same person, or just everybody looks the same in this game. Okay, let's talk to this lady. Let me save. Just in case I ask her the wrong thing. I don't want to kill her husband. Because that guy, his friend's an asshole. He's a commie bastard to boot. So.
You mind? Trying to have a moment here.
I'm looking for a guy, goes by the name of Rufus Trask. I'm told he lives around here. Are you Rosanna Trask?
Yeah, I was called that once upon a day. You need something?
Your head on a platter. Told he lived around here.
Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
I didn't think so. Harlow's emblem. If you know where Trask is, you want to tell me. I'm on the level. You can ask Julie, or whatever her name is. That's not how you pronounce it. June Lee about me.
You're telling me you're on a first-name basis with Ms. Tennyson?
I repaired the Groundbreaker's radiators for her. I'm not one of Harlow's thugs. You can trust me.
All right. I'm gonna take your word for it. Rufus is hiding out in Emerald Vale. Got a few friends with him. That's as much as I know.
I hope I don't have to shoot him like that. When there's some... Or was that the other game? No, it was this game. I had to shoot somebody that I didn't want to. Oh, yeah. It was poor old frickin' Harold or What was his name? Yep. Dude that was down inside the elevator. Lived there all his life, stuck in one room.
Yeah.
Please, just
Poor
make
guy.
it quick.
Stupid game made me shoot him.
Herbert.
Herbert. Yeah, poor Herbert. I will think about Herbert always. You and Trask split up. How much do you know about Harlow? Harlow tells me Trask betrayed him. Do you know anything about that? You and Trask.
That's right. Our marriage contract expired some months ago. And seeing how he's technically an outlaw,
Expired.
I wouldn't renew even if I wanted to.
Gotta renew your license, marriage license. Wow, that would make for some fucked up shit in our world. People already divorce enough. If they can actually just say, hey, I don't need a divorce, bye.
Renew my contract.
I don't want to renew my contract later, lady. Or later, dude. Or later, whoever. Later, Mr. Ed. How much do you know about Harlow? Yeah.
Precious little. He and Rufus worked together on the Groundbreaker some years back before he vanished. A few years later, Rufus gets a message from an old friend. Something about starting a revolution. Something about getting rich. Abandoned his work and ran off that very day.
Sound familiar? Familiar. God, I can't talk. Sounds familiar, Felix.
So Clyde sent Trask the same message he sent me. What's the problem?
He's trying to
Word
kill
of
him.
advice, kid? Anybody carrying on about a revolution just wants to sell you something. I don't know Harlow. Never so much as bandied a word with the fellow. You're better off having this discussion with Rufus.
Okay. Harlow tells me Trask betrayed him. Do you know anything about that?
Only that Rufus is in a bad way. He came to see me a little ways back. Said he had to go into hiding. Never asked why. He was here to collect his personals, complain about Harlow to me, and say goodbye. In that order.
He didn't tell you anything about Harlow?
No, and he was particular about that. Said I was better off not getting entangled in his mess. Little late for that, says I.
Says I.
Appreciate it. No
Are
offense,
we
man.
Shakespeare
Just a
now?
long day is all.
She's a Shakespearean drunk. Okay, so where's he at now? Oh, he's on another planet. Back to that first planet. Yeah. But got 2 more things I need to do on here before I can do that. Try this one first. I still don't know about this one. Gladys is right here, right? Yeah. I still don't know what's going on with this one. And it's something to do with the... a weapon. It sends me to her every time. Okay. Oh, X. Okay.
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late. What do you want then? My hard-earned wisdom?
Hard-earned? He mentions Groundbreaker outside of the board's control. What do you do here? Why'd the board recall Stellar Bay's snap keys? Let's try this one first. You mentioned Groundbreakers. I think I've already asked her most of this stuff, but...
That's right, dearie. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss June Lay.
What do you mean? Who's Junlei? Yeah, what do you mean?
The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. Chief Junlei Tennyson. Used to be she was chief engineer before her mama passed, and she took the helm. She's neck deep in the ship guts by day, slap fighting with the board by night.
She seems capable of handling the board well enough. I've met her. I don't think she's up to the task. What's she like? See what she says about it.
Bit straight-laced for my tastes, but that's just her nature. She's fierce, too. A fighter. And between you and me, I think the fight's starting to wear on her. Go right ahead, sweetheart.
What do you do here?
Oh, a little of this, a little of that. I buy and sell items that require discretion to dispose of. Knickknacks. Curios. I also knit throw pillows stuffed with the hair of famous tossball players. But that's more of a passion project.
What?
Please tell me you're not the reason Black Hole Birdie shaved his head in the last pennant match.
Well, Mr. Holcomb did win his pennant, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's not what you wanted to talk about, is it, dear?
Why'd the board recall Stellar Bay's nav keys?
Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up. Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence.
What makes you think that?
Those board folk are real prideful-like. Never want you looking behind the curtain, lest you see their derrieres. But old Gladys knows the score. The whole colony's not much more than a diorama, showcasing one board screw-up after another. That's why we gotta keep them from getting their grubby mitts on Groundbreaker. She's our mess.
Are there still people down there?
Probably. Every once in a while, we get these snippets of radio chatter. Edna shows them to me. Some man hooting and hollering about the light in us all. Claims he's transmitting from Monarch, but who knows if that's true. Might be true. Might be some new trick from the board.
I've been to Monarch already.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
Who would be saying that? Oh yeah, the dude on the radio. What am I thinking about?
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me?
The Chairman's Children. I don't think so. Back to your hard-earned wisdom.
Straight to the point, eh? All right then, on you go.
Should you have more of it? No. Damn it.
Anytime, sweetheart.
God, I don't know where this thing is that I'm supposed to get from her. Maybe I got to buy it from her. Let me check her
I was just
trade.
sitting down for tea. Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler, but she's no match for your pal Gladys.
Okay, so there is no science weapon here. They have some kind of weird background. Ain't got much. Just medicine and food. A couple mods. Armor. Physical armor rating 10. Plasma. Shock. An N-ray. Didn't I need an N-ray for something? I need an N-ray. How much does this thing cost? Wow, that's expensive. Okay, I'm going to need one of these sooner or later, though, but at least I know where it's at. What the hell? No. 4,600. I got to remember that. I don't know where this thing is that I'm supposed to find around here. Probably in her safe. It's... Logs on Hawthorne's terminal mentions rumors of the groundbreaker of a scientist who bragged about a powerful weapon he was researching. Perhaps more details can be found on the station. Another of Hawthorne's logs mentions looking in Gladys's shop for old records. Apparently, the smuggler acquired several leads that way. The smuggler acquired several leads that way. Only thing I could think of is in her safe. But how the hell am I supposed to get in her safe? Okay. In most of the Fallouts and Elder Scrolls games, you get an eyeball or something when you're crouching. When people can't see you, it'll close, and when they can see you, it'll open, or some kind of indicator like that. In this game, you don't know whether people can see you or not. Let me see. Is there? Yeah, I don't know. I'll just maybe after your sneak gets more higher, you can sneak in there and grab it with them right there, but I don't know how you would know. I mean, that's sublight. That is up there. They don't talk to each other much. Well, the other people talk to each other all the time. They're in the ship. They are always next to each other and talking to each other. But when they're together with me, they don't talk a whole lot.
That gas is going to make us a fucking mint. 120-some cubic meters of it at 1,000,000 bits a pop. Take this. You've earned it. When we get buyers lined up,
20,000
I'm
XP.
gonna buy a gold toilet to shit in.
Woohoo! I want to use a gold toilet once in a while. Oh, wow. 100 persuade. And I probably get some good points. She'll only give me 2,000 bits. You're not the only one who enjoys the finer things. Then, yeah, she'd probably give me more money if I could do that. The height of ambition for us all.
You're goddamn right. Monarch isn't exactly a walk down the lanes of Byzantium. But here you are with all your limbs attached. Call me impressed, contractor.
In case you're curious, no one was following me. Do you always send your first timers into certain peril?
I guess you're just one of the lucky ones. Look on the bright side. You just started and you're already on the path to a promotion. You've been keeping busy. I hear you took on some extra work at Fallbrook. Catherine says the factory needs some repairs before it's back to working order, but at least it's under our control. Hey, when you were at the slaughterhouse, those swine didn't give you any strange looks, did they?
Their worms did. Depends on what you mean by strange. Could have sworn one of them winked at me.
Like they were hanging on to your every word, scheming. And when you turned around, maybe they just oinked like innocent little idiots.
She thinks that they're freaking thinking. That sounds utterly insane. Could have sworn one of them winked at me. I'm going to say that. And oink at her softly. Oinking her softly with his song.
I knew it. I'm probably getting worked up over nothing. Just try not to think about pigs. You never know, you know?
I think she's going nuts. Or maybe if I would have messed with those pigs a little more, I would have noticed. Maybe I'll go back and mess with them. Yeah. Sure, whatever you say. You doing okay?
I've got a lot on my mind, but it's nothing that concerns you. At least, not yet. I have another job lined up, assuming you're still interested in work. They're gonna salvage me a space station. Heliospheric Research Station 1084, to be exact. I want it. Cobwebs and all. Interested?
We're gonna take over a whole space station? This is gonna be great. Oh, do we get to stick a flag in the ground?
This opportunity won't come around again, Captain.
Just point me in the right direction. How did a research station become salvage? This sounds risky. Do you have a buyer lined up?
Right now, it's only salvage on paper. Systems and comms have gone dark. Poke around if you're curious why. While the board lets 1084 gather dust, you're gonna swoop in and plant Sublight's flag. Perfectly legit, perfectly legal.
Sounds risky. Do you have a buyer lined up?
Not this time. The board tolerates our business up to a point, and selling off a station full of their old gear and terminals crosses that point. But if we were to move in and commandeer the station as a Sublight salvage remote office, that's a different matter. Legally gray by comparison. More of a squatter situation.
Just point me in the right
This
direction.
override bypass should get you into the station systems where you can plant my flag. And one last thing. When you get there, make sure you aren't followed. We wouldn't want that.
I probably should have said that earlier when she was talking about, when it gave me the option of saying if you're curious, I wasn't followed or something. She's all paranoid about the pigs, so understood. You're being cryptic again. Who are you worried about? Authorities, competitors?
Both. Neither. Right now, it's safer if I keep you in the dark. I'm on the heels of
I think
something
you've lost
big.
it, lady.
Play your cards right, and I'll clue you in. But right now, I'm not sure who I can trust. Just be careful. Someone might try and use you to get to me.
Hey, Blue Jay, what's up?
Don't forget about the research station. A score this big comes once a career, and only if you're lucky.
Should I be worrying about you? I found something unusual. Yeah, wasn't I supposed to? Oh, maybe this. Yeah.
No kidding. The board sure wanted that place kept secret, and not just because of the pricey salvage.
Some of the lead science. Damn it. Try this one more time. Some of the lead scientists' logs referenced human experiments. What they were studying didn't stop. Someone erected a shrine around a oh, wow. Yeah, they did that too. All these things are true. Maybe I should just start with the first one. I'll get a real paranoid.
Huh. That's new. When the board wants to experiment on colonists, they usually just release an exclusive line of products.
Whatever they were studying, it didn't stop. Yeah, because they took all the freaking what do they call them? The tarot rays, tarot rays. Yeah, they took them with them.
It takes deep pockets to move a research staff off-world. I'd bet you my desk they were mixing more than just soft drink flavors.
And someone erected a shrine. Yep, that was some guy inside a big vat of something. Big old freaking test tube thing.
Wow, that sounds spooky as fuck. And frankly, I'm a little jealous. Damn, now I've got to see that for myself. Morbid curiosity gets the better of me.
I should have took a picture.
Time.
Give me a spy camera. I'll take pictures for you next time, lady.
Be careful out there, contractor. Don't step on any toes unless you're ready for a fight.
Mind me what? Okay, should I be worried about you?
No, of course not. Why? What have you heard? What did they tell you?
What did they tell me? They who? What are you talking about? Someone in Sublight is hatching a plan to betray you. Wow, I could really freaking egg her on if I wanted. I already did. Told her that the pigs were talking. Or winking at me. The way you talk makes me think I should expect trouble.
Good. That means you're listening. This is all very complicated, but you should watch out in general. Don't trust anyone, including me.
Okay, I like her, even though I know that she's a crook, because anybody who would say something like that, don't trust anyone, including me, is telling you the truth, you know? They're not just saying, don't trust anyone except for me. That's when you got to worry. Don't trust anyone except for me. You know, it's like somebody telling you, like a lot of the news stations, CNN especially, will tell you not to frickin' trust the other news stations like Fox or something like that. But if you listen to most people that are like middle of the road or conservative, they'll tell you, mostly people that are middle conservative or middle liberal, you know, right in that range, they'll tell you, don't just get a source of information from one place. Get all the sources and then make up your own mind. It's when people tell you, no, I'm the truth. I'm the only truth. And that's what frickin' YouTube is trying to do now. They're seriously, I know I'm ranting a little bit about this, but seriously, YouTube has come up with all these new rules now where they don't want people that are not, what do they call it, authoritative news sources. They don't want anybody that's not an authoritative news source to say anything without them giving you a warning message. If anybody talks about the coronavirus now on YouTube, they got this big freaking thing at the bottom of the screen talking about what the coronavirus is and giving you a link to the CDC or something like that. And unless it's CNN or MSNBC, I bet you I don't know about Fox if they consider that an authoritative news source or not, but they want you to only listen to mass media. They can't do a whole lot about you listening to other people because other people are just going to tell you their opinion anyway. But they don't want you to believe anybody else except for these freaking big mass media companies, you know? And that's just wrong. That's just wrong. You need to listen to everybody and make up your own mind. But you need to freaking listen to them with an open mind and say, this is the truth about this. This is the truth about that. This is not the truth. This is not the truth. This is only opinion, and this is fact. You know, you got to separate. Everybody has a bit of truth in what they say, so you have to pick out the truths. You have to pick out the little nuggets of truth from what everybody says, and then put it all together to understand the whole picture. Nobody's going to give you the complete truth ever. And when somebody says something like this, don't trust anyone, including me, that shows that you can at least respect them. Maybe you can't trust them, but you could at least respect them, you know. Anyway, there's my little rant. Can you be more specific?
I'll say this. When you're on a job, if you find yourself confronted with something your mind can't quite process, don't try and fight it. You just run. Understand?
She is a little crazy, though, but you can respect that. Whatever you say, understood, avoid cosmic horrors.
That's good. With any luck, we won't need to bring this up again.
Remind me what you want.
I'd like you to commandeer it on behalf of Sublight Salvage. Plant my company's flag, so to speak. We'll do the rest. My time's yours. Try not to waste it.
Alrighty, let's get out of here.
So you're really running around with us now, huh?
Sure am. I'm a part of the crew now. Got my own bunk and everything.
You know, Felix, now that you're a real pirate, I should induct you into the Pirates' Code of Silence.
Ooh, the Code of Silence. What's that?
It means you agree not to talk for a very long time.
That's just mean. I thought you liked him. Thought he was your bunk buddy. Oh, wrong button. Anyway, I think that's all here. Ain't it? Was that it? Okay, that was at Phineas's ship. That was the thing I can't figure out yet. I don't know exactly where this place is, but I think she said a name, but it's not written here. Halcyon or something like that. And I seen a planet on the list of planets that had that name on it. But I want to go do Felix's thing first. And we can't get to Byzantium yet. Wonder Woman! Wow, why do I keep pressing that button? You guys getting some exercise back there? Also, I realized that last night, on the
members, Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
Again, let's go see what they're doing. Last night on the stream, I started talking about something and I never finish it. I realized it after I got off that I got to one point and then I never finished it. What's that? Moldy sweetheart cakes. It's lemony fresh. Oh, it's a freaking dash or a air freshener for a car. One that you hang from your rear view. Anyway, let's see what they're saying.
Max.
Yes?
You really think we all have a purpose? That everything happens for a reason?
I used to think that, but not anymore.
Then, wait, why do you sound so calm? Aren't you getting annoyed?
Not in the least. But I do apologize, Dr. Finhill. It sounds like I have annoyed you.
Fine, be that way.
She liked to argue with him before. Now he won't argue with her because he got all freaking enlightened. Wasn't able to talk to her last time because she was passed out.
Hey, Cap.
Getting along with the crew.
I'm still not quite sure what to make of that Max fellow. Sometimes he reminds me of Anders, and the way he stares at things as if he's gonna dismantle them. Shit. Look at me dredging up bygone days. Forget I said anything.
I'm not pushy. Talk when you're ready. You were you said something I've forgotten.
I will.
Okay, so that's it. Let's get out of here. Anyway, last night I was talking about why English people drive on the other side of the road, and Americans drive on the right, English people drive on the left, and I got to the point where I was talking about how the Americans started driving on the right, and I got to the point where I was talking about that they were doing freight runs with big freight wagons with like 4 to 6 horse teams, and so what the guys would do, they didn't have a seat. So they would sit on the left side, the left horse, the back left horse, and use the whip to drive the rest of the team. And that's how they started. And then when they finally started putting seats in, they just sat on that side because it was easier to use the whip, because you can go right down the middle with the whip. You don't want to hit the horses with the whip. They would just use the whip to make the sound, the cracking sound, which would spook the horses to get them to go. And so then when they started making cars, they had set up stuff like that. Well, actually, when they started making more city roads in the bigger cities and stuff, and they had the wagons, the regular wagons. At first, they were going down the left side of the road, but then after the freighter started doing that, they started making it mandatory that they go down the right side of the road so they wouldn't get mixed up with the freighters. And then little by little, when wagons changed to cars, it was already pretty much law in most big cities by that time, except for in England and their colonies. By that time, we weren't a colony of theirs anymore. But yep, that was the whole story. The English just never came around to doing it any other way. Most of their colonies, though, now have switched to the right side. India's not a colony of theirs anymore, and they're still on the left. But most other colonies have switched. Okay, I need to go in here. But yep, I just thought that was interesting. I was trying to tell it yesterday, and I got about halfway through it. This is the place I thought she was talking about. That's not it. This is it. That wasn't here before, was it? That wasn't even on the board before. I don't think. Huh? I'm gonna have to look back in my stream. If I can remember tomorrow. So I looked at all this map a while ago. I don't know if this was there or not. Probably was. I just wasn't paying attention. But we got to go to Terra 2. Right. Edgewater.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
I always think things like that are pretty cool. And you learn little bits about history that you really don't think about. You don't think much about how the origins of how things started and origins of words and origins of everything. I always thought that was pretty fascinating how the evolution of something happens. Let me look on the map. Gonna be way out there. Shoot, I don't even know how to get there from there. This was the closest place. I didn't even see any roads back up in there. Maybe you have to go down this road and up and around. Huh. Glass for every class. Right, can you get through this way? I don't see any way through this mountain. Where's it going to be? That way. Oh. Probably a cave or something. Looks like there might be a cave right here. Wait, there was a cave over here somewhere. I remember it from before. Where was it? Oh, there's dudes. Dudes that need killing.
I'll keep it down.
Yeah. Goon. Vandal. Lookout. Goon. Where's the other one? There's 5 guys here. Lookout. It's a little more than usual. Let's get this guy. Him's history.
Waiting for this.
2 down.
1 down.
3 down.
Score 1 for Felix.
Oh, you feeling good about yourself, huh? There's 2 on that side. I got 3 of them on this side. That wasn't one of them. Dang. Where's 1? It's 2. That was the one that was behind the tree. The other one was over here. No. 1. Oh, let's get this guy. 4. Or 1, 2, 3. That was 3. Huh. I saw one of them get toasted. Not one of the guys I shot, though. I shot all 3 of them. 2 of them in the head. They shouldn't have freaking disintegrated. The other one should be right here. I shot this guy here first. Damn, I hate when I can't find the freaking dudes to loot them. This could have been the second one. Or the first one. That's probably the first one. And the other one should be out here then. So there's 2 of them over this way. Ah. Oh well. Oh shit.
Let's take him down.
I say out dead. Oh shit. Can't tell which ones are alive. Oh god, this was alive. What? Okay, there's an opening. There's 2 openings. I've been in this one before. Actually think I was in the other one too. Yeah, I came in here before. There were some marauders back then. Comfort Trisk. Outlaw. They don't look dangerous. Rufus Trask. Outlaw, outlaw. Confront Trask is what it says. Oh god, I'm so stupid. So he's got his own outlaw buddies. Hey, they got meat. I'll take all their meat so they can't eat now. Right, there's someone hiding under here? No. Who the hell
I don't
are
know
you?
who you are or why you're prowling around here, but I'm willing to make a guess. You're one of Harlow's gun hands, ain't you? He sent you after me.
That's right, Harlow said you betrayed him. What makes you think I work for Harlow? Your wife told me you were where to find you.
Right. You just stumbled into a camp full of armed strangers because you wanted directions. How much is Harlow paying you?
Nothing, because I'm not working for him. I've got my own reasons for being here.
Let's assume I believe you. Tell me what you want.
Why did you betray Harlow? Harlow wants your ring as proof of your death. That's all I'm after. Why did you betray him?
How do I know that I can trust you?
Because I will persuade you. No persuade. Neither of us trusts Harlow. That's a start. What's the worst that could happen? Harlow sends a stranger with a gun after you. If I wanted to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Yeah, and neither of us trusts Harlow. Try that.
You've got good instincts then. You were right not to trust Harlow. I never betrayed Harlow. Harlow betrayed all of us. The board's got him in their pocket, been paying him off for years. All the palaver about revolutions, it's a lie.
You can't be serious. I've known the guy for years.
Yeah, that's about how I reacted when I found out. That's the whole truth. Harlow's just another board asset. A 2-bit mercenary wearing a dissident's clothes.
You're asking me to take you for your word. Show me some evidence. I'm not going to kill you, Trask, but I'm going to ask for your ring. Hold on. You've got some explaining to do. Said Harlow's been using me. You're saying Harlow's been using me.
Huh. You? Me? This kid you've got with you. His whole damn crew. Harlow's been using all of us. You're just the latest in a long string of lies.
Shit, I want the proof. I should have said that.
Say your piece.
Oh, show me evidence. There we go. Why would the board buy off Harlow?
Yeah, I've got proof. There's always a paper trail when the board's involved. I chanced upon some correspondence between Harlow and his employer. I don't know that it makes a difference. What was I to do with that evidence? Bring it in front of the board? There's no authority in Halcyon willing to take Harlow to task.
Temperament. Yeah, there is, and you're looking at him. If you've got proof, let's see it. Should have shown those papers to his crew.
Huh. You ain't like other board agents I heard about. You got a functioning spine. You want to confront Harlow yourself? Be my guest.
I need the proof.
I hid my papers before Harlow chased me out. Back in the middle of the base, there's an old vent in a utility corridor. I stashed my evidence in that vent.
Why would the board buy off Harlow?
Because he's for sale. Anything the board can buy, the board will buy. And that includes loyalty. Harlow was a charismatic bastard, and he was ruthless. With Harlow in their pocket, the board had an informant, a pirate, a smuggler, and a gang leader all rolled up into one odious excuse for a human being. Sounds like a deal to me.
What was Harlow doing? What was Harlow doing for the board?
Board-sanctioned piracy. Harlow went after the ships the board wanted destroyed, capturing anybody the board wanted captured. If we captured you, we'd ransom you. Harlow liked to do the job himself. Gather up the captives on his own ship, vanish for a couple of days. Only that's not what happened. Harlow's been selling his captives off to the board. I don't know where they ended up. Re-education, Tartarus, maybe worse. Take it you've made up your mind.
Not gonna kill you, but I can ask you for your ring.
You gonna tell Harlow I'm dead? May as well. I'm never going back to that life again. Here, take the ring. And for what it's worth, my gratitude.
Okay, let's talk to him.
Clyde Harlow, agent of the board. Yeah, that sounds even more insane out loud than it did in my head. I'm not sure what to think right now. You told me to be suspicious, but I never imagined Clyde would stoop to informing for the establishment. Then again, Trask knew he was a dead man. Could have been trying to shift the blame.
He says he has evidence.
I can't imagine Clyde working for the board. But we owe it to ourselves to find out. Trask said he stashed the evidence in a vent back at the base. We should go take a look.
Yep. Where's the girl? Oh, right in my face. Isn't that like the thing that I flew down from the escape pod from the... Yeah.
Squish that dude.
Yeah. Squished my captain. Wait, wrong one.
This stupid ass wasn't supposed to be standing there with the beacon.
I know. He must have had a bad hangover or something. That's what I think that somebody said. Find tax stash. At Harlow's base. Oh, okay. Which was that asteroid. Okay, I guess, well, I can go fast travel back to the ship. Where's the ship? Oh, right here. So how you been tonight, Blue Jay? You still there?
Crew report. Bioka is drunk. Surprise.
She's
No
wasted
challenge
again.
is too large, no mass is too small.
Do I have any inventory I need to...
Do anything worthwhile anymore, or it's just get drunk and pass out?
That's pretty much it, huh? Yep, what's up? I said, how you been? How was your day and all that? Oh, Skelia, that's it. Skyla. Harlow's base. Yeah, I was also, I don't know if you've seen my thing on Discord about the Fallout 76, but it's asking everybody that has it if they wanted to try playing it with us. I don't know if you have it or not. Continue. Yeah, let's keep these same two. Set a steam vent over there. Wait. That's him. Steam vent over here. Or inside. Looks like it might be inside. It's time to return to Harlow. Now, what's up with Ellie here? I got another thing for her. 25% health when downed. When this companion is down during combat, they heal back some health and continue fighting. This effect is... No. Duration of status effects. Increases the damage dealt by this companion for a short time after performing. That's a good one. I just heard my name and you there. My day was good. Did some weightlifting. Oh, that's good, man. That's what I need to do, is do something to exercise. I don't have Fallout 76, thanks anyway, though. Yeah. Yeah, next Thursday, we're going to take a couple-hour drive to a Walmart. Maybe. 2 Walmarts, maybe. And get us some bikes.
Can't ride them without a mask on, though.
I'm going to freaking ride it without a mask on. I don't care what anybody fucking says. Let them take me to jail. If I'm not near anybody riding around, I'll keep a bandana around my neck. And if I get close to somebody, I'll put it over my freaking face. If I'm far enough away from people so that I'm not going to spit on them, if they're out of spitting distance, fuck them. Fuck everybody about that. This whole mask thing, apparently in the county we're in, they're making it so that people can't even go outside without freaking masks on anymore.
Which is stupid because we don't have any people sick here. They're making the things worse, and there's not even any sick people here.
I know, they've had, 4 people in the whole county that's caught the damn thing or something?
Well, 11 total, but 11 total, they've all recovered. No one even had to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
So let's make more rules now.
Yep. It's crazy talk. If I get a freaking new bike, I need to exercise, and I'm not going to be able to freaking huff and puff in the physical condition that I'm in with a fucking mask on my damn face. I need to get into shape. Will they allow you to buy a bike? They better. Yeah, they said for in-store pickup on their website.
They want everything at Walmart to be in the store now.
Yeah, I think a lot of places are. Why he's asking that is a lot of places are making it so that they can't sell anything that's not essential.
Oh, I got you.
And that's just stupid, man. I think they're doing that to get people to go in and get what they want and get out, so other people can get in, and they don't have as many people at a time in the stores. Which I can see that in bigger cities, maybe.
I tell you what, having to wear a mask in a store makes you not want to browse anything.
Yeah.
So if they want to do better business, they're shit out of luck.
Yeah. That's what's going to happen is all the big stores are going to go out of business too if they keep doing that shit. They already all the small businesses are going to freaking go out of business and not be able to recover unless they're deemed essential. Ted Nugent on his Facebook page said something about they're closing down all the gun stores and what else? The schools and gun stores and everything else, but they're leaving open the liquor stores and the pot stores because they deem those essential. Or something like that. But yeah, shit, a bike should be essential no matter what, man. Anything exercise. People are stuck at their homes now. They need things to exercise to keep them from getting fat like I already am. And if the government starts mandating what they think is essential, then we're just turning into an authoritarian state. People need to be able to decide what they regard as essential. Some people that smoke cigarettes think that that's essential. Some people that drink a lot think that that's essential. But other people that don't smoke a lot, they're not going to think that's essential. So they're going to say, oh, yeah, you don't need to smoke, sell alcohol or tobacco in stores right now. Is that their right to keep the freaking people that are addicted to nicotine and addicted to alcohol from having their fix? No. That's like saying caffeine's not essential. You know how many people would freaking completely freak out in this country if they fucking said caffeine was not essential and told the stores not to sell coffee? Yeah, so many people would be going through withdrawals and they would be having the fucking anxiety attacks, and this world would go up in smoke. It'd be crazy. You talk about craziness. Take away people's caffeine, or take away their alcohol, or take away their fucking cigarettes. You know, they won't do that though, because they know that would cause something like that. So they decide, oh well, people don't necessarily need to freaking exercise, so they're going to take away the bikes? I don't think so. Anyway, I think I need to talk to this guy a minute and see what he says.
We need to have a word with Clyde.
That's it? What do you think about this evidence?
Looks like Trask was telling the truth. It's all there. Receipts for services rendered, payments, records.
Well, that's what I wanted to look at, is see what the evidence
Clyde was a pirate for hire, and the board was paying him off. In typical board fashion, they left a trail of receipts behind. Ain't that just ironic?
We're going to have to fight all these motherfuckers, I bet. I don't like being lied to. You can't blame him for trying to make a living. Strictly speaking, no. Irony is the opposite of what you expect. Yeah, it's not ironic to me. It might be ironic to him, because the guy's talking about going against the board, but yet he's working for the board, so that is kind of ironic. Or hypocritical, or both. Not or, and both.
Yeah, you and me both. Clyde owes us some answers. Something about this don't add up. And I mean to find out why. We need to have a word with Clyde. Yeah, boss?
Okay. What does she have to say?
What did I tell you? Harlow's down with the man shtick was just an act. No one who yammers that much means half of it.
It's hard to know who to trust. Don't sound too excited. That was Felix's friend.
Obviously not. And better for Felix to know that now rather than become the next Trask.
Just because Harlow turned out to be a crook doesn't mean everyone's like that.
Don't get all mushy on me now. Come on, what did we just learn? People look out for their own interests. It's a fundamental law of nature, same as gravity and conservation of motion.
Amen to that. No, you can't live your life thinking the worst of everyone. He didn't try to shoot us in the back. I don't really care about his motives. Except we create artificial gravity. That's...
Sure I can. In fact, I bet you I live a lot longer.
Well, I'm supposed to be trying to soften her up a little bit, and I'm not doing a good job. Maybe you're right, but I'd rather try for something better. Ever consider that looking out for others can be in your best interest?
I'm warning you, that reverse psychology stuff doesn't work on me.
Yeah, I knew I should have said the other thing. Even you never really go it alone. You usually throw in a lot with a crew. Your lot in with a crew.
Sure do. And unlike you, Captain, the rest of us don't get a big fancy room with wall-to-wall windows. But let's forget about that, please. Anyway, you really want to tell me you're helping the scientist because you think he'll save the colony?
Wow, that was just kind of freaking rude. Just because I have a bigger room than her, she freaking uses that against me. I know, I'm the fucking captain. So we got to be all equal. What's all this commie bullshit that they keep throwing in this game? We all have to be perfectly fucking equal or nobody's happy. As a matter of fact, I am. Wait, what now? You're helping the scientist because you think he'll save the colony. Yep.
And here I thought I'd seen it all. This galaxy must be bigger than I'd thought. Enough about Harlow, though. Anything else?
Okay. We're going to have a big fight going here, so I better save. Oh god, that guy looks a little bit freaking hungry. I might have to fight that thing.
What's the word?
What's the word? You lied. Show him Tass's ring. Task has a lot to say about you.
Not surprised. Trask was a dead man trying to negotiate with his own executioner. He'd say anything to preserve his life.
Told me you've been working for the board.
That's a damning accusation. Am I right to presume you have some evidence on hand?
Sure. Task gave me his word, and I'm inclined to believe him. Show him the papers. You've been bought off. I've got the receipts.
Those papers don't prove a thing. We've all done business with the board. They own the whole damn colony. Trask put you up to this. That miserable wretch. He's trying to undermine everything I stand for.
Think you owe Felix an explanation. When we met, you told me Trask was an informant for the board. You were lying. Your friends been taking us for idiots. Felix want to teach him a lesson.
You've got a lot of nerve calling me a liar to my face.
Done arguing with you. Trask was right. You deserve to die. Come on, Harlow. Why would Trask rat you out to your own employers?
How should I know? What the hell do I care? Trask was a traitor. I didn't ask you to understand his motives. I asked you to cross him off.
Clyde, look me in the eye and tell me it's not true. Tell me, and I'll believe you.
Don't talk to me like I'm some common criminal, Felix. You're the one on trial, not me. I don't know what kind of poison that snake dripped in your ear, but as far as I'm concerned, you've been compromised.
Take your best shot, asshole!
Look at his buddies. Stealing shit.
Ready for more.
Oh, I didn't even see that one. That dude. So Now we can loot this whole place at least. I took that stuff out of that bag that I needed and put more stuff in it and then put it under the bed. Logs. Acquisition logs. Cat's Meow. Oh, that's the freighter name. Hauling contraband, pharmaceuticals, blah, blah, blah. As usual, we were able to intercept these ships despite their how cleverly they masked their heat signature. Wow, I better give up reading. I'm beginning to wonder about our Patreon. When we opened up our scanners and sniffed the system for our latest Wildcat, we picked up a signal from a corporate freighter nearby. It was hauling 10 times more cargo than our target. No sooner did we scan it than a message came through ordering us to go after the Wildcat instead. Something doesn't add up until I get an answer. Stay skeptical. So if he was working for... Wow, I might have screwed up. If he was working for the corporate, unless he's just trying to do a smokescreen on his people, why would he say something like that? Why would he go after a corporate freighter? He would know why, and he wouldn't get his people up over it. Open last entry. Pirate's Code. Harlow's the boss. Fuck the board. Why are you still reading? Pig, wake up. If you're seeing this, the board already owns you. And when looking for the rule, and you went looking for the rules. Why? Because life's a game to you. Maybe you were being played. Blah blah blah. Never mind. Is that it? Okay. These guys gonna try to fight me? You gonna try to fight me?
They're on us.
Oh, that's the last of him.
Is it though? Wait, you know what? Let me check something over here. Is there another door? That's the way we came in, ain't it? What's this place? Nothing.
Move it, move it, move it.
Might be some more guys outside. Oh, some good stuff in there. Dang. Yep, there's another guy right here. I knew there's somebody behind me.
Just getting started.
That thing not going to attack? Fried one dude. Where'd the fried guy go? There he is. That looks like all the people. Okay. Let's start here and work my way around. Hey, little munchkin. What up? Hey, yeah, Blue Jay, I also wanted to say that if I sounded harsh on one of the posts earlier today, I was just playing around mostly. I know you weren't giving me any spoilers. I was just messing with you. Hope you know my sense of humor by now. I read it to Darcy, and she says, "That sounds a little rough." And I go, "Oh, I'm just playing." And that's why I wrote the second line. Oh yeah, let me talk to him again. I forgot.
This is definitely not how I imagined it'd end. The void's black, water's wet, and Clyde hated the board. That's something I just knew. Now? I don't know. I don't know what to think.
Just going to have to come to terms with that. You never really know what's going on inside somebody's skull. Don't look at me. I don't think. I just shoot things.
No. I guess you really don't. I've just got a lot on my mind right now. This is This is a lot to take in. I always looked up to Clyde. The thought that he could be an agent of the board is just abhorrent to me.
The lesson here is to not look up to anyone. I can understand why you're upset. You feel like he betrayed you. Money changes people. Board probably offered him a lot of money.
Yeah, he did. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna get over that.
It'll pass. Give it time. Get drunk for a start. Cry me a river. Your childhood friend let you down. Move on.
I hope so. I don't see this one passing anytime soon. You've given me a lot to think about. I'm gonna be mulling over this whole mess for a couple of days. Part of me wishes we'd put Trask in the ground. You know, I think that's just my frustration talking. Thanks for your time, boss.
Carrying capacity, ranged weapons, and N-ray. Wow, this one's $8,000. Damn. That freaking chick on the station only wanted like 4,800 or 4,600 or something. Wow, that's crazy. Never mind. Dialogue. Lock picking plus 10. Wow. Do I have a lock picking anywhere? Hacking, skill, or stealth, tech, dialogue, and lock pick. Wonder what I have on. Okay, this has dialogue and leadership. So I don't need I don't even need dialogue. Why am I even saving dialogue skill ones? Dialogue and leadership. So this stealth, hack, tech, dialogue. Dialogue's the only one I want to get rid of. I've been saving that one for a long time, huh? Hack, stealth, tech, and lockpick. Okay.
Crew report. Yoka is drunk. Surprise.
Yoka is drunk. Okay, so... Wait, let me look at the journal. So his companion quest is done now. I don't think that one ended very good for him. It just makes him so he doesn't trust people anymore. So I got the Parvo one. Can't do that one yet. Okay, we got to go to that place. That's it. Oh, yeah. That was this one. I don't think we've been here yet. Before. All new place.
HRS-1084.
Ooh, look at that place.
It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static.
What now?
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of
Woo-woo.
assistance?
Yep, Darcy just got out of the shower, walked around in her thong and bra. Woohoo! Tell everybody that. Well, they can't see you. Okay.
I'll be here.
I'll be here. Yeah, she kind of looks like that lady on that news channel. I gotta take a good look at her, so when I see that again, see if there's the same. I think the lips are different. Who do I need here? I think I'll keep the same two people because we're dealing... We're dealing with Sublight. So I know she has dealings with Sublight. Maybe I can leave Felix behind. Take Sam.
Please check battery levels before initiating an extended sanitization session.
So Sentry's down. I don't see anything else in there. Oh, wow. Okay. There we go. Shipping label. 1 case of UDL concussive mines. Signed by Chief of Security Ida Kimball. Warning. Contents may have shifted in transport. Warning is void on any and all detonated mines regardless of cause. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying mines is a fireable offense. Mines are not a company authorized decoration, pet, or sporting equipment. Mines are not suitable for ingestion. Mines are not edible or eligible for any recycling promotion. Do not purposely stand, sit, or recline on mines. Mines are not your friend. UDL claims no liability for any actions taken or not taken by mines. UDL recognizes that you could have chosen any remote explosive provider. Your commitment guarantees your commitment guarantees product quality and safety. For asterisk, quality and safety not guaranteed. For many shipments to come. Thank you and have a pleasant detonation. Yep. Have a pleasant detonation. Sounds like something that you'd say to somebody when they're sitting on the toilet. Have a pleasant detonation. You're detonating your bowels. Oh, hey, what's in here?
Nice and easy.
Hey. Purple berry punch. Streams have been really quiet tonight. Ooh. Good stuff. Yeah, buddy. A blank UDL key card. So I can turn it into something. Probably on this computer here. Nope. Unable to access memory cartridge. Terminal power below 5%. Terminal in maintenance mode. Restore power supply to station to resume normal. Oh, yeah. Okay, I've seen that over here somewhere. That's still sealed. What about this side? Oh, no. Nothing. Oh, got a mine. I don't want to go in there yet. Sealed. Okay, this room's cleared. So I can't get in there. Well, I don't know. Let me go this one first. This is going downstairs. Is that where I'm going? Turn on power. I think I need to go downstairs. Oh, I forgot this room. Let me go here first. Some guy in a vat. And a maintenance bot or sentry bot, one of the two.
Sure are a lot of charging automechs. What are the chances they're friendly?
Let's see if we can turn them onto our side. What? Oh, whoa. Oh, yeah, there's a bunch in here, too. That's what she's talking about. Couple of them don't look too happy. Damn it. I gotta turn on the freaking power first. And then I gotta run back and... What is this one for? Security. So this is the one I'm gonna have to come back to first so I can turn all those guys on my side. What was over this way? I can't get in any doors yet. Oh shit. That's downstairs. Okay, no mines. Raspberry Munch, Raspberry Bunch. There was a Raspberry Lunch over there. I got a Raspberry Punch a while ago. All of them rhyme. Every last one of them rhymes. And there's a Raspberry Crunch that I've seen before. So, Munch, Bunch, Punch, Crunch. Munch, Bunch, Punch, Crunch, Lunch. I didn't know there's that many things that rhyme with each other. Okay. I think we're done here. All right, I'm going to go upstairs first. So I don't know what that was before I forget it. Anyway, I was messing around on Amazon today, Amazon.com, and I noticed that you, even if you don't have an Amazon Prime account, they have some free TV shows and stuff you can watch on there. A whole list of them from the Internet Movie Database site, I think. And I found an old one season. They only did it for one season because it was another one of those Fox shows that they did back in the 90s where they had a bunch of stupid freaking programmers and they didn't give it good time slots and shit. It was called Briscoe County Jr. And it was starring Bruce Campbell, the guy from Army of Darkness and Evil Dead. And he also played in a lot of other... he did cameos in almost all of the guy that did the Evil Dead series also did a bunch of other series. His name was Sam Raimi. He also did Hercules and Xena, Princess Warrior, and Bruce Campbell did small role, well actually kind of a big role on Xena, and a small role on recurring roles on Hercules, the Sorbo version of Hercules, Ken Sorbo, and Sam Raimi also did the original Spider-Man movies, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans. And Bruce Campbell did cameos on all the old Spider-Man movies. Kind of like Stan Lee does on all Marvel movies. Terminal override, restore power. It's clear on the other side. But I don't know if Briscoe County was a Sam Raimi show or not. I bet you it was, because him and Bruce Campbell were really good friends. If you ever watch a Sam Raimi movie or TV show, they got a certain style to them. And Briscoe County has that same style to it also. Same sense of humor, same camera styles. They had a gunfight at one point where they did the whole freaking Sergio Leone spaghetti western style freaking gunfight. Sam Raimi has that kind of style too. But it was really cool watching. I watched the first episode. It was pretty cool watching that again after lots of years. God, I don't know when the last time I seen that was. They brought it out in syndication after the first run for a little while, but it didn't last in syndication too long. But that was cool. It was free of charge on there. Worst thing about that Amazon thing on there is there's no way to really search for movies that I could see of, unless maybe you're an Amazon Prime customer. There might be a way. Modify. Is this where I... Oh yeah, restore power. Okay. Modify generator mode normal. Let me see. Sharing generator status active. Generator mode maintenance 2% output. Wow, I'm glad I brought... Wait, you know what? I probably should have brought... Parvo with me, but I don't know if this Android knows anything about maintenance. Okay. What is this? High security containment. I can get rid of a lot of this crap, like flushing toilets and shit. Generator mode change complete. Oh well. I think it's working. Facility status report. Toilet maintenance, blah, blah, blah. Repair toilet. Okay. Oh, I've seen something else. Is that it?
Oh,
it's Ada.
You've activated your holographic shroud, Captain. Excellent. Becoming indistinguishable from an authentic UDL trooper will prove advantageous to your current situation.
I see you've activated your holographic shroud. Oh. What's going on, Ada?
A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
Oh, crap.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. Wait, who are you? No one told me we had security forces deployed on the station already.
Oh, she thinks I'm security. My team has already handled the issue. Soldier, your squad can depart. The smuggler has been handled. Your team isn't clear to dock the station. Intimidate. That's need to know, soldier. Now depart before you resign to you're reassigned to sewage detail. I know.
Roger that. Just as a precaution, I'm sure you won't mind if we turn on the station's security systems. Can't be too careful. We'd hate to leave this location undefended after a close call with outlaws.
I already reactivated the auto max mechs. Your readout must be on a delay. Do I look like I need some old rust bucket as backup?
That should have been fixed by now. As you say, we'll just head out then. Safe travel, soldier.
The UDL gunship is undocking from the station. They appear to be departing into space.
Nice. I've never been great at de-escalation.
Okay, I gotta get out of here. Get up to that other thing real quick before my shit runs out. Oh, it's right here, right? All the doors are closed now. Message. To redact subject regarding your concerns. To Kimball, subject bedtime stories, draft. Okay. To redacted. Of course, morale is low. See, this one's backwards. The other one, sometimes they're forward, sometimes they're backwards. So I have to read the last one first in this one. To Kimball, subject, your concerns. You ask that I reach out. I'm doing so. Is something amiss with the team? How's their morale, their commitment to the project? Of course, morale is low. You give those PhD tanks of nuclear scrambling gas and no warning, no warm bodies to test it on. What do you think would happen? Huh. They can test on each other all they want, but no one lays a hand on my squad. I'm installing safeguards in case anyone challenges that decree. Bedtime stories. From Kimball to Kimball. Oh, from Kimball I to Kimball A. Once upon a time, there was a princess who trained to be a soldier, while the other princesses got jobs at canneries and countless counting houses. The soldier squinted down her sights at the firing range and made sure she hit the target every time. Then one day, a not very nice man offered her a job at the ivory tower, far, far away from the kingdom. The princess could provide for her ailing father, her lovely child, and her goofball husband, but she would have to stay locked in the tower until the doctor could find a way out. The doctors could find a way out. What the hell is he talking about here? Once she thought better of her choice, the princess applied for early dismissal, but no one listened. The end. I love you, Angelica. Maybe you can write me a better ending. Give your father a hug and tell him I'm sorry for missing another birthday, Mom. Okay. Security routines. That's it? Thought I could turn off the security bots from here. Damn it. Let's go to the next one quick before they wake up or something.
Entering quiet mode.
Does he even fit through there? Encode keycard. Electrical control room card. Okay. Messages. From redacted. Subject closing down. To station security. All. Closing down. Transport vehicle vessel has been dispatched. I have taken the liberty of upgrading the sensitive material containment rating of this asset. Sensitive material containment rating, SMCR. Is that supposed to mean anything? I don't know. Which means you are permitted to leave with company branded consumables, but all personal effects must be left behind. Do not interfere with the tanks. A cleanup crew will dispose of all exhausted assets in time. Anyone who requires ethical correction therapy can speak to a Spacer's Care approved alienist. Okay. Oh, dang it. Wow. Note to Guthrie. James is gone and he never said goodbye. I keep telling myself that he wanted me to remember him as he was outside of the tank. Oh, that's the dude in the tank. Or maybe he was just bad at goodbyes. When I saw what was left of him, I wanted to airlock everyone who let it happen. You could have said something, James. We were never short on time. Nothing's keeping me here now. The bits aren't worth it. I requested a transfer. I get the impression I'm not the only one. Note to Kimball. Kimball thinks there'll be trouble once the docks run out of warm bodies. If James was around, I know he'd set her straight. Now that he's gone, maybe I could use some convincing too. She showed up next to my bunk last night, said that if anything happened to her, her password was her daughter's name. Hope it never comes to that. Her daughter's name was Angelica. Okay. So, I might need a password. Oh, dude. Scared me. Okay.
Proximity analysis. External field sterilization measures employed. Caution. Contact with electrical currents can be lethal to
out there. Security routine. Personal files. Log Mama Bear. Kimball came by asking if any of the doctors had been around. I told her what I know. It's been quiet. Just ask Alpha. She walked off with a spring in her step. Okay, weird. Then she requisitioned a UDL Electro Floor 3000 for my checkpoint, and a crate of concussion mines. Guess she didn't believe me. Is she preparing for war? She's acting like she knows something the rest of us don't. Seems especially uncomfortable around the docks. Disengage. Okay. I should turn off the electricity. Just nobody, please don't turn it back on. Purple berry lunch. There's the dude they were talking about. What was his name?
Those subjects, they're still alive.
That thing gonna attack me? It's a bunch of them. There's got to be a way to shut them down. I thought up there would shut them down, but apparently it didn't. Maybe I need to go in the other direction. Oh god, bunch of them. Bard. Come on out of there. Did she change clothes? I didn't put any new clothes on her. She's got different clothes on now. Wow. I think I'm going to probably have to fight all these things. Wait, was there another door in here? No. I know something's going to turn these things on. Need to find something that'll turn them off, like this. Wait, what's this do? Subject, Dr. Clara Persall. Alive, unstable condition. Active. Note, subject's condition is dire. Make sure resuscitation devices are on hand upon revival. Please hold on, Claire? I don't know. We almost had it this time. I swear we'll bring you back. With love, Ava Chartrain. That name looks familiar. Lorelei Fall, James Guthrie. This is James inside this thing over here, I think. Or maybe this is Clara. Is it a woman or a man? That's got to be James. I don't want to touch anything. Wait, oh, I get it. She's inside this thing. This probably says James right here. James Guthrie. Subject will need extensive nuclein resequencing for any chance of viable extraction. I'm so sorry it ended up like this, James. We will come back for you all and fix this. I swear on it. Please forgive us. That's the last two, Eva and Lorelei. Is there any more of those? Yep, here's somebody here. Subject, Charles McNulty. Alive, unstable condition. Subject should not be revived until a method for stabilizing his condition is found. Eva, Lorelei, James, and Claire. So he was the first one down. And I wonder if they're inside these things. That just looks like a freaking wall pillar. Oh, they're up there. Oh, I didn't see that one. Is she up over there? Yep. Okay, so this guy and this one are... This guy's in the worst shape. This one's in the second worst. And then this guy. So let's get rid of that. Maybe I can do something with this thing. Alrighty, security routine has been 1,217 days since the last login. That's what, about 4 years? No, 3.5 years. Subject or security routine, project summary, Messages, logs. Okay. Hack. At 30 or 65 hack. Wow. Who has hacking ability? I thought somebody... I need to go get one of my other people. I forget who has hacking abilities. Let me see. This is probably personal quarters. Yeah, see, I can't get in there. Ellie has medical and engineering and lying. Sam has hack. 70 hack. What is my full hack ability now then? My hack ability is 74. What do I need for this? 80? 65. Oh, I can do it then. Door successfully unlocked. Good. Modify system access protocol. Administrative location. Admin location is Byzantium. Username. Blah, blah, blah. Insert light, sublight, override cartridge. That's what what's her name wants me to do, right? Damn it. Let me read the rest of this stuff first. Project summary. This is it. Executive Research Focus Group. Purpose. Biological hybridization and assimilation strategies. Active team members. Inactive team members. Those are the ones that are in the thing. Well, wait. Yeah. No. There's somebody different there. Goal. Further the chimeric sciences. What does that mean? Via the targeted modifications of human nuclein, whatever, using strands obtained from Halcyon native fauna Raptidon. Wow. They're changing the nucleus of their cells with Raptidons. Something. That's crazy. Redacted subject station morale. Oh, we already read something about this. It's come to my attention that a culture of distrust has soured relations between research staff and security personnel. Many of you have submitted requests for early dismissal. To the research staff, the importance of your work supersedes any interpersonal conflict. To the security staff or personnel, there will be no early dismissal. You will also notice that your employment contract has no set end date. They have no end date of their employment contract? Well, that's crazy. We can enjoy a discussion of moral and its impact on success matrix once the question of humanity's place in the Halcyon colony is answered. In the meantime, get back to work. Logs. Charlie. We almost lost Charlie. It was a runaway resequencing shift. Once it started, it kept going, spreading beyond the isolated tissue to a full-blown systematic infiltration. He said it was like every organ was itching. I told him we'd ice him, freeze him until we could work out how to reverse what had gone wrong. Every time Lore walks by me, she rubs my shoulder and asks me to take a different reading. They didn't need to be taken. It was just to keep my mind occupied. She's been checking on me every hour since. Claire. We had to put Claire on ice today. She and the others drew straws. Claire lost. The change was slower this time. At first, the resequencing stayed within normal parameters, but when it spread again, just like with Charlie. But then it spread again. Okay. Today, I'm reaching out to my handler directly. I need some answers. I wonder if Guthrie's doing. How Guthrie's doing. I hear symphony music from under his door. And here he is. James. This log is being entered by Dr. Fall. I had to prescribe Dr. Chartrand enough sedatives to knock out a primal. Yesterday morning, Dr. Guthrie and I drew straws to decide which of us would be the next test subject. He pulled the short one. No new developments. After all of our sacrifices, it still feels like we're miles away from a breakthrough. Eve hasn't forgiven herself for the losses. Maybe sometime away from HRS will clear her mind. The board confirmed receipt of my report and transmitted our recall notices. We're just awaiting transport. I wish we could take some time away from the project to clear our heads, but we're not even close to that point. Access outbound comm transcripts. Transmission begins. Chartrand E is everyone listening on this frequency. Redacted, who is this? Eve, I'm the project lead on 1084. I wanted redacted. Station 1084, you have orders to maintain wire silence until a mission end state is achieved. Executive override password. Here's that same freaking password. Antediluvian. 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 Audible sigh. What can I do for you, Doctor? The board told me they would deliver my query about our transcription problem on the Cronus Vanderbilt. Where are we with that? I'm afraid I can't provide an update status at this time, Doctor. The assault cruiser should have arrived on Earth by now. My query was addressed to the Cimmerical Research Department at George D. Institute in Budapest. Redacted. One of my associates will reach out when we have an update. Then, are you in contact with the assault cruiser? What's happened out there? Station 1084, misuse of this channel is a fireable offense, as is abusing your executive override, save in cases of emergency. Damn it, this is an emergency. In transmission, executive order for use, blah, blah, blah. Discontinued, duration indefinite. Okay, sublight override cartridge. What is this going to do? Okay, so now we got control of the station. If you're reading this, wait, access override data displayed. If you're reading this, you're standing in the legal property of Sublight Salvage. Good work, contractor. Report back to the headquarters to collect your cut. Blah, blah, blah. Ooh, leveled up.
Wait, Chartrand? We've seen that name before, back in Cascadia.
Yep, I knew I'd seen that before. See what she says about that.
Something on your mind?
She's going to say something about it? I take it you've got something to say about Harlow. Oh, wow, this is way after that. I should have asked her right after.
What did I tell you? His down with the man shtick was just an act. No one who yammers that much means half of it.
It's hard to know who to trust.
Take a page out of my rule book. Don't trust anyone. Then it's easy.
We already talked about all this.
Don't get all mushy on me now. Come on, what did we just learn? People look out for their own interests. It's a fundamental law of nature, same as gravity and conservation of motion.
Except we create artificial gravity.
This is why I hate metaphors. Look, I see a lot of people, inside and out. When you get down to it, we're all made of the same stuff. Once you accept that, nothing much surprises you.
Maybe you're right, but I'd rather try for something better.
Well, let me know how that works out for you. Anyway, you really want to tell me you're helping the scientist because you think he'll save the colony?
I say no this time.
You're right. The point is that self-interest is like self-pleasure. No one wants to admit it, but everyone has a hand in it. Enough about Harlow, though. Anything else?
Nope. Okay. Whoa, she's got a nice window. Had. I guess the operative word is had. Oh, she's not around it. Well, actually, we've ran into 2 of her labs so far. Like she just said, I knew I'd heard that name before. The Eve Contraband or whatever her name is. And she's had a hand in 2 weird experiments so far. Good stuff. Researcher mask. Causes bleed to the wearer or what? Okay, I haven't really looked down in here too much. Or have I? Oh shit, my thing's running out, huh? Is that it? I think that's going to be it. Didn't look in this room too good. Oh, that's the same thing. That one's down. Alrighty. Oh shit, yeah, I forgot about this. Time dilation. Still haven't tried to even use that. Walking speed, sprinting speed. Companion's critical chance. That'd be a good one. Additional ammo stocks from on vendor. Additional consumable. No. Time dilation. Vendor price is lower. 20%. Yeah, let's do that. Haven't been buying a whole lot of vendor stuff, but that'll come in handy probably. Damn it, why'd I do frickin' melee? Damn it, I do that every time. That's on Byzantium. That's back at Groundbreaker. And I think it's time to go talk to Phineas.
Captain, I wish to offer my commendations for convincing the UDL's gunship to leave HRS-1084. I did not favor the idea of being stripped and sold for parts. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Okay, let's go talk to Phineas.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
It's got to be one of the funniest names ever. Phineas. Phineas. I'm Phineas T. Bog. Emphasize the bog part. Okay, what? These two are the ones I use the most. So let me just upgrade this one once. I got my clothes. How about everybody else? Let's see. Six, 5, 4, 3. Oh, weapons. Kind of lose track of whose stuff is whose. Okay, that's all good. Yeah, I think that's the last of it right there. All this stuff is my stuff. All right. Okay, who should I take with me? Talk to Phineas. She was asking about Phineas, so I think I'm going to take her. Maybe he might need a boost to his attitude. I got pretty much looted most of his stuff. Yep, nothing here. Anyway, if anybody's listening that wants to play Fallout, if you don't have it already, you can get it. Fallout 76. You could also, if you do already have it, just let me know. What you do is go down to, if you don't already know or are not a member of the Discord channel that we use, you can find that in the description below, and join our Discord channel, and then just let me know on Discord whether you'd want to play. And if you do, we'll give you the information on Sunday. This Sunday we're going to start. No response, blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, this is from that one dude. I think I got all his stuff. He told me I could have it all, huh? Can I go in here yet? No. What up there, dude? All right. Time to talk to this guy.
According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
Tell me what you want. What's so important about these chemicals? What was that about Mr. Clark? What is it about the chemicals?
If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but to put it briefly, dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today. The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists. I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better. If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board from destroying this colony.
So what's your plan?
Yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Damn it. I lost part of that conversation. I should have asked him the other thing first. Radio Free Monarch. When the fuck was that? Oh, that's the name of the quest I'm on. This is a minute before that. Reading your reply on Discord about The Last of Us, you said I gave you a spoiler. What did I say? Oh, you didn't hear me talking about that a while ago, did you? I said I was just playing around. I tried so hard not to say anything spoilish. Yeah. I mentioned something about that earlier, right after we were talking about Fallout 76. I was mentioned that I was just messing around. Said I hope you know my sense of humor. If you notice, right after that, I was just laughing about it, telling you that it doesn't really matter. But no, all I was getting at is sometimes you can tell spoilers or kind of hint at spoilers without actually saying spoilers. But it doesn't matter because I'll probably end up hearing any spoilers for that sooner or later anyway before it gets to it. Just like you said, the main thing is that I can't not advertise what I'm playing, or because then nobody will come and watch it. If I don't say what I'm watching in the title or the thumbnail or both, or in the taglines and all this other stuff, then the way YouTube search engines are is they're already stacked against small YouTubers. And if I don't put anything in at all, then there's no way that any new people would actually come to watch, you know. So I have to advertise what I'm putting on there, and most likely if I do advertise like you said, somebody's going to come on and spoil it anyway. So I just got to be kind of careful. And I was saying that's like TheBunaBug said, is that hopefully one of you guys will catch it before I read it, and then you could just delete it or give the person who said it a timeout. It's no biggie either way. I hate spoilers, but you know, if shit happens, it happens. I can't worry about it a whole lot. Anyway, what was I trying to do? Oh, I'm back on the ship. Okay. Did I mess that whole thing up on here? Oh, wow. Oh, how much? Okay, yeah, this is good. Am I here? Still? Yeah. So, let me see. Take her with me. That's what I did before, didn't want it? I don't remember. Okay, this time I need to save right here.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of... So, good news.
What was that about Minister Clark? Yeah, I guess you have to say what you're playing. And yes, there are videos of unreleased game footage on YouTube. Gigantic spoiler. Yeah, I don't go looking for stuff like that though. I hardly ever watch game videos and stuff unless I've already played the games. Usually if I'm actually specifically looking for something. I used to watch Minecraft videos a lot because there's really no spoilers in that, unless you're trying to figure out some kind of a mod on your own, and you don't want anybody to let you know what's going on with it. But that's really not the case half the time, because most of those mods are really tough to understand without actually watching a video. Anyway, what was that about Minister Clark?
Aloysius Clark, Minister of Earth. Virtually every colony requires the presence of a Minister of Earth. Clark is complicit in every one of the board's crimes. Whenever the board issues some new decree, you'll find Clark's signature on the dotted line.
So what's important about the chemicals?
If I had time and several blackboards, I could... The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's cult.
Okay, we already heard of this.
Bring me enough chemicals,
Make it sound simple.
Oh, I understand it must seem impossible to you. Infiltrate Byzantium, the crown jewel of the colony, steal a batch of rare chemicals from a heavily guarded estate. In order to do the impossible, you must first divide it into a series of smaller, less impossible tasks.
So,
if I had time, the if you don't...
okay, so what's the plan?
Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Anything I should know about this Carmen Imagawa? Actually, there is something else I wanted to talk to you about. Warning labels. Find Carmen Imagawa, steal the chemicals. Got it. Oh. Warning labels.
Something about being discontinued due to severe adverse reactions. It's fine. You'll be stealing the chemicals, not ingesting them.
Anything I should know?
You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway.
Actually, there's something else.
Of course, of course. What's on your mind?
It's probably stuff I've already talked to him about, huh? Nope, nothing. That was it. I want to go in there and see what's inside there. What else got over here? Bunch of cereal, it looks like. Okay, let's go. Whee! How come everything in this game looks so cool, man? Compared to a lot of games, this one, just the colors are more vibrant. Most games have put color filters in their games so that everything looks a certain shade. Like in Fallout 3, everything looks kind of a bluish greenish color. And in Fallout New Vegas, everything looks kind of a yellowish orangish color. You know? And this one, they actually let the colors just stand for themselves, you know?
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Okay. Who? Who?
You're in control of the carbide, not the gun. Don't let a hunk of metal jerk you around.
Oh, them too.
Powerful machinery all your life. You're always in control, right?
I guess that's kind of like when the filler's shooting 600 cans of near molten cell tuna down the conveyor while I'm trying to tune a belt.
Stand like me. Just so. Hips square. Lean forward a little. It's just equipment, and you're just an engineer using it.
Ah!
Okay. We'll try again later. You'll get it. I promise.
She can't even use a pistol and I gave her a freaking gun?
Hey, Cap.
Something busted, Captain?
Okay. Time to go back to
I understand
Groundbreaker.
you decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? See you soon, Captain.
Oh. Thought she was going to say something else. Okay, back to Groundbreaker. Oh, wait, let me see something. Terra 2. Oh, Byzantium's on Terra 2. Okay, let's go to Groundbreaker first.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Wow. Got some lag spikes all of a sudden. Wait, you know what? I want to sell some stuff. Termination +5. I wonder what the hell this is. Cause bleed duration. Huh. Yeah, that one's gone. Damn it. Okay.
Rizzo's Purpleberry Fudge. A salt sour candy shell around a sweet purpleberry flavored center. Not just
There's an armor mod. That N-ray. Can't remember what kind of mod it is. I think it looks like this. No, this. Shock. plasma. Physical. Plasma. That's it. Okay. Go in here a minute.
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler.
She don't have that freaking N-ray anymore, does she? Damn it. That mod that I wanted, she had it last time I was here. And I didn't buy it because it cost too much. But I don't know. Oh, wow. I wonder if this rate of fire... No, my... my, sniper rifle is what I was thinking about putting it on, but I don't think that you can put another barrel on it. Barrel mod. Damn it, that sucks. She don't have it now. Let me check these out here. What's this? That's plasma. Oh.
Looking for some spacers, Jaw?
Oh, it's Martin. Hey, Martin. Still wearing the hat?
How observant. I'm authorized to state that this uniform is more than...
Oh, wow. It's already time here.
Have a look.
Let's see what I could do real quick. He's got a lot of... What do these helmets do? Lie. Lie +5. Lie. These are pretty cool, though. Guess if you need to lie to somebody, it's good to have one of these. I'll buy one. Just for the shits and giggles. That's physical. Corrosive.
C&P chicken and potatoes. At C&P, we know C&P Wurst. It's not the worst unless it's Wurst.
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain.
You'll also find some automech salvage awaiting new owners. The base had scientists in suspended tanks. Some might still be alive.
I heard about that. While my lawyers scratch their heads wondering how we deal with human salvage, I'm leaving the researchers in hibernation. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station?
So hopefully, I was thinking about this. Once Phineas gets the stuff to revive the colonists, there might be enough left to go back to that station and revive those people in suspended animation. That'd be cool. There's also one other guy in suspended animation back in Monarch. Got to try to remember where all these people are. UDL gunship buzzed the station, but I convinced them to back off.
I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. You might have figured that out already.
I don't have a perception. Rear gas and a lab. Oh, God, I didn't save before I freaking started talking to her, did I? Why is my perception not that much here? Let me go back. Where am I? Okay. I need to... Okay, who has perception? God, I'm not going to be... Can I access all their information on here? Yeah, I can. Okay, perception. She's got lies, medical, and engineering. Felix has persuade, sneak, and lockpick. Nico, Ioka, lies, sneak, and medical. Parvo, persuade, lockpick, engineering. Vicar, intimidate, hack, and science. Sam. Who has perception, and what exact skill is that? It's a mind one. Handgun. Affects handgun. Okay. Somebody is supposed to give me frickin' perception, man. Must be a different stat. Let me look again. Here we go. Oh, that's body armor. Medical first response, CPR. Draw. Showtime. her. No. Bonus engineering mod finder. Nope. Hack. Fine aim. I thought for sure one of these guys gives you better perception. Clean sweep bonus. Support. Bad Samaritan? I wonder what that means. Huh. I guess if I took a mind thing before I talked to her, that would work. Am I even here? Yeah. There was something that I can wear that'll bring better perception too. Let me look at my stuff here. Okay, that's got Silver Tongue. Dialogue and leadership. This has persuade, engineering, leadership, persuade, tech, inspiration, medical, lock, tech, hack, stealth, science, sneak, determination, lock, handgun, duration. Is this lock also? No. Huh. Okay. Shit, I gotta resell stuff. I wonder if this has changed.
Gracious. Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who run.
Nope. Yeah.
BNP, I can't believe it's not yours. It's unbelievable how good it is.
Okay, before I talk to her this time. We save. Then take some mind stuff. This one's mind. No. Wait. Damn it. Mind. For 30 seconds. That should do it. All right. How do I use it? Oh, hold. Perception high.
Finally, a base of our own. Soon. I heard about that. I saw.
Right there, perception. Rare gases and labs that test on people couldn't have been a coincidence. Come on. Why?
After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big. Something none of us were meant to know.
Bad news, I take it. The truth about the human tailbone. Had my interest, now you have my attention.
Glad to know it, Captain. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters.
Guessing you have an idea. Maybe they were just hiding expensive research from pirates like Sublight.
Before we go any further, I want you to keep an open mind. Can you do that for me, Captain?
Guess it depends on what you're talking about. Oh, I could do that.
Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it. I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
Well, at least she doesn't expect us to believe it.
Right. I'm done. I'm officially tuning you out until such time as I hear the words payment and/or shooting.
The crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on. I assume you have questions?
Few, this is completely insane. Skip to the part where I get paid. Don't care what hallucinations you're on. Hallucinogens. A few.
If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside.
I believe. I'm like Mulder. When you say aliens, what are you talking about here? Now, tell me what I need to do. I really don't know what to make of this?
Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced. This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us, make us more like those monsters on Monarch.
Haven't seen any evidence of aliens. I joined Sublight so I could do crimes, not save humanity. Little green bastards must pay. The little green bastards must pay. I haven't seen any evidence of aliens. Let me just say that.
No kidding. That's how they want it. When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety or lack of sleep.
So I mean, we're in frickin' space in the middle of somebody else's frickin' solar system. Why not have aliens? I believe. How do you know I'm not an alien spy on a mission to silence you? Enough, tell me what needs to be done. I really don't know what to make of this.
If you don't believe me, go pay a visit to the puppet master who's working against her own kind. Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species. I need you to put a bullet through her skull.
I don't know about putting a bullet through her skull, but I'll go talk to her. But yeah, that's the chick that's kind of tying all this together. Sounds messy, but I'll take the job. Murder isn't covered under my contract. Why does she need to die?
She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, she engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness. Now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You saw what she did to her team.
When does Sublight get so principled? Your concern for the fate of our species is admirable.
It's cute that you think that about me. I just want to add savior of humanity to my resume. I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on alien salvage.
And now it all makes sense. Sounds messy, but I'll do the job. Murder isn't covered under my contract. Where does she fit into the alien conspiracy theory? The lab I passed through didn't seem that evil.
Do you usually come across innocent people trapped in suspension tanks? Because some of us would call that excessive. Remember, the tanks were just the shit she left behind. Just imagine the experiments she carted off to her next lab.
Where does she fit into this alien conspiracy?
We're far beyond theories. Chartrand's logs, the gas, the suspension tanks. How much proof do you need? Wake up, Captain. An invasion needs collaborators working from the shadows. She has access to the board, unlimited funds, and a colony full of sheep.
Murder isn't part of the contract agreement.
Just think of it as salvaging hope from the smoking wreckage of humanity. This is your initiation into a future with Sublight. Want a steady position in our ranks? Buy one with a bullet.
I don't know about this.
If you don't want the job, just walk away. I'm giving you first dibs because you've seen what's at stake.
Let's just take
This
it.
key card will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer. By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
I hope it gives me some options to talk to her and stuff like that, and not just go in guns blazing and kill her. So all paths now are leading to Byzantium. Anyway, I guess I'm done for tonight, though. We'll be back tomorrow night, same time, 7 p.m. Pacific time, and we're headed to Byzantium finally. See Byzantium there. That one we don't know about yet. That's Byzantium. That's Byzantium. So all 3 quests are leading there. We'll do her first. So, hey Eve, what's up? Anyway, till tomorrow, leave a like, share, subscribe, support my channel if you can with PayPal or Patreon. All in the links below. And I hope to see you tomorrow. Thanks for sticking around, Blue Jay and Eve. Have a good one, guys. Adios.